Hello everyone, Windy City Comic Books here. My last video I just mentioned that I just went through a bunch of, or found like 6 boxes. I knew they were down there, but in my parents' basement, and I was just kind of pulling them out and going through them. Last video I pulled out like most of the nicer, older stuff. The majority of the boxes are stuff from the 80s when I was collecting as a kid. But I did find some stuff from the 70s. And but anyway, I just pulled out some interesting books. I just kind of want to put them back into storage. I'm like, I have all these boxes pulled out everywhere, and I just kind of want to go through them a little bit, see what I have, and maybe organize them a little bit, and then yeah, put them back. But anyway, just pulled out some of the more key issues, nicer, older stuff. But anyway, here's a few here. Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 21. I think this is the first or second Alan Moore issue. I actually remember getting this book at that comic book convention I just mentioned in the last video, or a couple videos ago, in 1984. They were actually handing this comic book out. Like, they were handing it out either at the front door, or they had like a table set up and they were just giving them out for free. But I actually remember getting this book. Alright. And then there's a Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 26. These books are like all over the place. I mean, I've got like probably 50 Saga of the Swamp Thing issues at least, and I found 2 in that box. Like, they're really unorganized, but this is kind of interesting, a fan connection. Milky Way Graphics, I don't even remember this. There's a lot of independent companies that came out back then in the 80s, but anyway, it's kind of like a debate between who's better, Teen Titans or the X-Men. And I started looking through the book. It kind of sucks. It's just like all these letters from people, and that's about it in their comments. X Factor number 5. I bought this new off the rack back in the day. New Mutants number 18, the little Bill Sienkiewicz cover. I pulled this out because I know I have an autograph of his, and I couldn't remember what I did with it. And I know it's just on like a piece of paper. And I remember I just like put it in like with the book, so like they're one of somewhere with all my other New Mutant books. I have his autograph, but I was hoping that was it. And number 19, again, this crazy artwork, a lot different than most comic book stuff. Dark Knights, this is in book 3. These are all brand new, bought through the mail back in the 80s. But I used to have all of them, but I sold number 1s and number 2s a long time ago. Number 3 again. Batman Dark Knight Falls, book 4. These are really nice, never read, never opened. It's always cool kind of going back. I'm like, what did I pay for this book? And I think I got 33% off from the place I was buying through the mail. But $2.95 plus 30% off. And another one. Yay, that's too exciting. Okay, I was on a goal to try to collect all the Swamp Thing, number 1 through 10, all the Bernie Wrightston art. And I still haven't finished it. Still missing a few books, especially since I slowed down on my comic book buying. But this is what I had still in storage. This is number 3. They're all pretty nice books. Again, I'm like a stickler for condition, so just appearance of books. And number 5, I think I bought this at a comic book convention like maybe 2 years ago. I got it for like 15 bucks or 18 bucks. It was kind of a package deal. But yeah, great Bernie Wrightston art, man. Whew. Alright, number 6. Sharp book, nice with the black spine, or dark spine. Alright, number 7, little Batman in there. I won't take this long for all the books. Number 9. Man, I really wanted to get this run put together, the 1 through 10. Kind of like my Nick Fury Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. 1 through 7 for the Jim Steranko covers, but just get lazy and other things in life, you know. And number 10. Such a distinct style. You can always tell Wrightston's work. But yeah, nice shape books. Always a little weird down there, but Okay, these Doomsday Squads I kind of pulled out from Fantagraphics books. Yeah, anyway. These look kind of interesting, and I realize they're all John Byrne, classic art by John Byrne, so that was kind of cool. And actually I had a bunch of them. I should probably kind of go through the insides of them because I do love John Byrne's work. These are all #1s. These are all brand new too, like when I bought them from the through the mail. And so you could definitely tell John Byrne's style there. Just how he always does those robots with the curvatures and stuff, but it's book 2. Oh man, didn't realize I had that many. And book 3. And I think this is a Gil Kane cover. Yeah, actually, there's this signature down there, GK. But yeah, I think it's John Byrne inside, obviously. Kind of cool. Gil Kane's a stud, too. Alright. And then Crisis on Infinite Earths. This is #1. George Perez. Beautiful artwork. I think it's a wraparound cover. But I'm going to whip it out there. #2. I think this was always DC's answer to Marvel's Secret Wars. I think these came out shortly after. #3. He really took up the whole cover when he did these arts. #4. These covers. #5 kind of reminds me of that Neil Adams Dead Man issue, and he's got all those faces on him. Like that whole cover is covered in different faces. It's kind of a stupid comment. #6. #6. #7. Death of Supergirl. These actually should be really nice shape too. I think all of these I bought back. Actually, maybe I bought some on eBay. I can't remember. But a lot of these I bought, when they came out. #7 again. Death of Supergirl. And a lot of the books, like I was aware of the condition and stuff back in the 80s, so I kind of like just bagged and boarded them right away and never read a lot of them. So a lot of these should be really nice. #8. The only time they probably get damaged is when I was changing bags and boards and moving them from box to box and whatever. It's #8 also, another sharp one. It's just a shame that all these books aren't worth that much money anymore, I mean, not like the 70s and 60s when I finally became aware that comic books were, hey, you can make money at this stuff. I'm going to buy tons of it and put it away and have it all mint condition. But didn't realize there's millions and millions and millions of books out from that era, All right, #9. Again, lots of characters on there. #9. I'm going to show you that again. #10. #10. #10. Ooh, #10. #11. #12. #12. And #12. Woohoo. Okay. And these are just a couple other ones. These are really beat up, so I don't really want to show these too much. But yeah, Thor #148. Jimmy Olsen, Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen, #102. This actually might be a Neil Adams cover. Kind of looks like his work. But anyway, Superman's girlfriend, #87, Lois Lane. The Flash, number 168. Adventure Comics, number 351. Adventure Comics, number 350. It's amazing like how many of these must have come out. I mean, issue number 350 and still got a 12-cent sticker on there. Been around for a long time, that title. Number 348, we're going backwards. Just kind of cool to see this artwork back then, you know. And World's Finest, number 164. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me, Windy City Comic Books.